Hi guys, BMU here, just showing off the latest build of RiftLite. So RiftLite is a companion app to be used online for match tracking and community match scoring as well across any TCG platform for Riftbound, including TCG-Arena and RiftAtlas as well. So the main support is towards RiftAtlas, but it works absolutely fine on TCG-Arena. So for example, I'm just going to run through all the features and show you what it can do as of today. If you're wanting to test this or keep up to date with the version, I'll post the Discord link below, as well as the Twitter and things like that, and you can jump on, and I'll be adding testers periodically as sort of server capacity allows. So essentially, it's going to be a companion app, so it's going to be an exe that you can just run. I don't store any data or log any data apart from what you put in terms of matches. So it's just a built-in browser into the companion app, so just log in as you normally would. On the top here, you're going to see sessions, so you can start a session, and as you log matches, it'll track your win-loss across that session as well. You can choose to sync or not sync your match history, so if you just want to keep everything private to yourself, then you can turn this. It's off as default. Just turn it on if you want to share it with the community pages, and I'll show them later. And then lastly, in the top right, you just need to set your username. So whatever your username is on TCG Arena or on RiftAtlas, just set it here. It can be changed and edited as you change your persona and stuff like that, so it's not set in stone. And again, it's not saved or anything. It's saved in the app, but not online or anything like that at all. So the main sort of thing that we're going to look at is, say you're playing on RiftAtlas. So you're playing on RiftAtlas and you just want to keep an eye on like sort of how your win percentages are and things like that. All we're going to do is some point, either as the game is ending or as the game is beginning, but before or after you leave. So you need to be on the game page, obviously. If you open up the match tracker, if you hit the scan button, it should pick up your username, which is BMU, my opponent's username here. It'll pick up the legend that you're using and that they're using as well. If it doesn't pick it up, it should do. You can just type it in here. You can free type, or obviously it's a drop down menu as well to select, but it should pick it up automatically. You choose your format, best of one, best of three. You choose whether you went first or second, and then you can scan the battlefield using this as well. So again, it will pick up my battlefield, opponent's battlefield. Then you can add any sort of notes that you want to in this case. So we'll just put like notes 1, and then we can say we start a session as well. We can log the win. That'll come up there that we've won one game out of one that we've played. Now, the reason you do this is because if you go to matches, you can see a rundown of all the times you played the matches, the format, the result, who went first, second, opponent's legend, that sort of thing. And then you can go over to your opponents to see a list of opponents played, how many times you've played them, how many times you've beaten them, win-loss percentages, things like that. And then the interesting thing is on the stats page. So on the stats page, you'll get a win-loss matrix. So this will build up. This is you personally at this moment in time. So you can see my win rate with Vex is 80%. These are the matches that I've played against. You'll be able to break it down over here by battlefield and things like that. And again, I'm working on a drill down for these so you can go a bit deeper into the stats. On the community page, you'll be able to see everyone who has logged matches, along with how many games they've played, their win percent, their win-loss ratio, things like that. So this is everybody's data. So everybody who's using the app and logging matches will appear here on the leaderboard and things like that. You can go to the Legends meta. So you'll be able to see, again, this is everyone's data. So how many matches have been played with each legend, the win rate with each legend, that sort of thing. And then you'll be able to see a community match matrix as well. And again, I'm going to be updating this so you can sort of drill down into who played what, where, why. I'm going to add battlefield stats to here as a community hub as well, but that's coming in the later version. And then you can see all the recent matches that have been played, the results of those as well. And again, I'm going to be adding more and more data as it becomes necessary or as people request it. The last little feature, and again, this is for like pro teams or friendship groups, like where you want to share results, but you don't want to share with the whole community. So that's fine. So what you can do is you can create a hub. So for example, I've created test hub here. You can do the password as well. So again, and then when you want to join a hub, you type in the name of the hub, exactly how it is, the password that's been shared with you, and then you can join. So for example, I've created a test hub here. So when I view, it will show me all the leaderboards only for this hub. So this is only your team's data, your friendship group's data, or whoever you've invited to this hub's data. So it's not mixed in with a general population, and it has all the same stats and things like that for for everyone in your team or your hub, whatever it might be. You can also drill down into each individual member's matrix as well. So if you want to see like, oh, you know, this guy's winning 80% of his matches, he's on my team, I really want to see who he's playing, why he's playing, that sort of thing, you can drill down. But again, just to reiterate, this is purely for your team. No one else can see this data unless they're part of your hub. Last but not least as well, if you go to matches, if you turn off the auto sync, nothing is saved to the community or your hubs or anything like that. But say, for example, that you wanted to share this match with the community or your hub, you can press here, sync to, and then sync it to the community or sync it to whatever hubs you want. You can be multiple hubs or multiple syncs, whatever you might want to do. And again, if you just want to sort of like privately look at data, there's an export to CSV here as well, where you can just export all your data out in the CSV format to share with your teams if you don't want to use any of the community features or anything like that. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Again, if you want to test it, please let me know. I'll be opening up testing as soon as I physically can. Some versions are already running. But yeah, just join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe here for any updates as well. Thank you very much.